Hey everyone, Aisha Love, Multidimensional You. I wanted to do a live transmission out here, but it must not be aligned to do that just now. Yeah, my team's telling me that's the case. So here is a video. I am back under Sentinel Mountain, and you know, I'm being drawn out here at all different hours of the day, and there's no one here tonight. So I feel like I have the playground all to myself with all my interdimensional friends. And I thought I was just going for a hike, getting some good exercise and outdoor time in. And instead, of course, what happened is all these great councils are gathering now. Okay, there is a lot of movement across the multiverse, this section of the multiverse, across multiple dimensional levels, and I kind of wondered why, you know, and I was getting all these directives to begin traveling much sooner than I even realized. So I'll do this first. I'm going to be in Europe very soon, in a matter of weeks, it looks like. I've been given the mission to return to Mont Blanc. I was there 25 years ago on an all expenses paid trip while I was working for an adventure travel company. I had no idea what I was doing back then. I think it was 99, 2000 maybe. This time I know exactly what I'm doing. I already have one sponsor for this. Thank you so much. I don't have her permission yet to name her, so I'll wait till I get that to name her publicly. And if you'd like to sponsor this trip, we're going to start opening up, I think, ways to do that, even if it's, you know, just $30. It's really clear I'm not meant to be doing any of this alone like I used to. Lone Wolf is over. And we are meant to be doing this all together. And then I will be running a live transmission from Mont Blanc. So you know those 12 transmissions I was talking about? Probably many more than that, I'm realizing, maybe 12 times 12. This is one of the first ones. So that's coming up soon in a matter of, I think, weeks here. Keep you posted. And Higher Love Tour is on. Thank you so much. I'm getting invites from all around the world. I feel very compelled to open up New Zealand and Australia. It is not too far. No place on the globe is too far, as a matter of fact. So it looks like I'm coming to Portugal, France, Switzerland. There's somebody in Austria. If you want to put an event together, you just came to mind. Norway, England, and probably Scotland, maybe Ireland too. Let's just see. So go ahead and write in at info@multidimensionalu.com and we will get that all sorted. Basically, it's a higher love meditation experience for emergent healers, emergent and evolving. These are profound meditation experiences and lots of hugs, lots of love. And I'm super stoked to be doing this and keeping all my divine appointments. Okay, so with that in mind, let me just see what else wants to come here through. So we're on the second day of the inner glow up and the psychic hygiene. Yesterday was beautiful, where we brought through source flows, and today was amazing, and we got to the point of equanimity, which interestingly activated many of your timelines, like this next part of your soul plan. It was really beautiful to witness. So lots and lots of deep clearing. A lot of clearing today on roles and responsibilities, the distortions associated with those, so that you can show up in those roles, you know, father, mother, sister, brother, employer, employee, on and on and on, much more cleanly. All right, so, and then tomorrow morning, I will be doing the third day of 7. We're running these all week through July 13th, and I will be doing it from a special location, so I can't wait for you to join me there. Surprise, surprise. All right, well, I think that's it. That's what I wanted to share, is that I was questioning, why am I being pulled out here again, and then being given all this information by these councils. They felt like almost like Jedi, right? And all of my training has come into play already in this lifetime, but is going to even more. I'm being shown a lot of interdimensional alliances now, and it hit me. It's all the work that's been done here. It's much easier to commune with us field agents on the ground in these spaces that have been opened up. So these are like super highways. If you go to Jackson, Yellowstone, the Tetons, and all the work that was done across that region, there's a major gathering, convening there. And so all these dimensional pathways have been opened up. You should find it's much easier to commune with your higher guidance there, much more clearly, you know, without static. Let me know if you are frequenting some of these areas I've been to. Mount Mitchell in North Carolina. Let me think where in Oklahoma. The Heavener Portal. Whew, go check that out. That took 4 rounds of clearing to get it out of reversals and, connected back in. And then let's see, Gothic Mountain outside of Crested Butte. I think we're just going to start a page for this. So those of you who want to start traveling to these places, yeah, I feel some of you. Holy smokes. Okay, we will definitely get that put together along with a Higher Love Tour page, so you can keep track of events, and we'll just keep adding to them. Just got a beautiful invite to Cape Cod, and I can't wait to do that one. Several events in California. So basically what I'll be doing is figuring out when I'll be in which region and then announcing that. So if you happen to be in that area and want to host an event at your home or a park or another event venue, these are all donation based. And if you'd like to be a sponsor to help support this tour, oh my gosh, so much gratitude. And like what I'm feeling now is and carrying out the plan. Like we all set up this plan, and if I insisted on doing it all myself, I would be denying those of you who set this plan up with me to participate. Well, that's no fun. All right. Wow. This is really exciting, y'all. I was just talking to Jonathan about, because he just landed in Thailand before he heads to Goa, India. He's diving into writing his book, and he's done a lot of this in chunks of time. And so he and I were having a good chuckle about, all the little idiosyncrasies of travel and how to do it best without being really, over fatigued. I think I'm going to set the sponsorship level so I can fly at least, business class, because boy, there's nothing like landing in with a crick neck, is there? All right, I know you all are out there, and I know this plan is coming together. I had a mind-blowing conversation last night where all of that was validated with a beautiful peer in Australia. Holy smokes. Believe in yourselves, folks. You wouldn't have these ideas if they weren't part of your soul planet. We just have to trust the timing. I was given one 5+ years ago, and had a beautiful conversation today about expanding my capacity for love, including loving what isn't yet. All the contrast, right? The value of contrast. I've been talking about that for years. So I'm being prompted to say a little bit more about that. So like when you're sick, you really value when you're healthy. So when you're healthy again, you don't take it for granted, right? And the same goes for, financial ups and downs. I've been through all these initiations to refine my character. I'm so grateful. So grateful. And so what is not loving really blew me away today. It's judging. And what I self-disclosed or remembered a few months ago was judgment is the curriculum. What does that mean? Well, that which we judge, we're resisting. We're also projecting our own judgment of ourselves in that. So I'll out myself, right? I think I've talked about this already. In the past, I have really judged people in a victim mentality. Well, woo, that's the part of myself that I really didn't love. So let's all expand our capacity for love and drop the judgment, or at least witness the judgment with as much equanimity as we can. I mean, we don't want to judge the judger either, right? Right. Share in the comments with me, especially if some of these transmissions are lighting you up and what is coming to you, because that's what I'm being shown right now is I'm not just reporting on something. This is coming through. These reestablished pathways are coming through to help entrain your field to help you reestablish your inner pathways of your multidimensional structure, so that you have greater clarity on what your own inner guidance is, so that you aren't so disconnected from your greater self and your teams who are walking with you at all times, never alone. All right. Well, I can't wait to see some of you in person. Again, it's on, folks, and I will be traveling intermittently for probably years now, coming back to home bases to regroup and reground and And what my team told me on the way up here was, we need you to listen carefully. And I was like, I thought I did. They said, even more carefully. And then that's when I understood that coming to a place like this, that is primed to be able to be a clearer field, is part of that. So yeah, no more mental overrides. Using your body as a tuning fork and your heart. And following your joy, quite frankly, right? All right. All right. I love you all so much. And I will see some of you live tomorrow from the surprise location for the 15-20 minute meditation experience in the Inner Globe. Love you.